So a while back I made this video where I ranked every letter based on how easily you could make it into a stick figure, and you guys loved it. So today I'm going to be making a part 2. So let's start off with last place. We have H. So H is like very weird and we have to turn it to I. So I thought the best way to do it would to do like this, which is pretty bad, and yeah, it's just really bad. And alright, so next I have K, which has to turn to L, and then you have to do like this whole weird thing, and like it still looks pretty bad because you have these two lines and that makes it like weird. So let's move on. So A is kind of like also difficult. You gotta turn it to B, and I've always thought that this is the best way to do it. Even though it's not very good, it's still like the best that I can think of. Now there is P. P must turn into Q, and there's like no good way to do that. Like this is the best I could think of. This sucks. Yeah, so if P looked more like this, it would be a lot easier. Except this is still like lowercase. So even if you try to do like capital Q, it still sucks because you have this weird thing. And then if you were to like do this whole like, then like it still sucks, and it's also not very creative. Alright, so after P there's Y, which you gotta turn into Z, which is not easy. This was the best I could think of. It's both uncreative and bad at the same time, because you can still see this weird part and it confuses you. So next we have S. Well that's convenient. Snorkel Labs is a browser-based platform for virtually communicating science and medicine. Experts can use it for content creation, and non-experts can use it for finding interactive visualizations. You can use it to create interactive presentations either with a free add-on for PowerPoint or with Snorkel's own slide deck platform. And in November, Snorkel Labs will be releasing major updates including AI features like text-to-video for creating interactive explainers about any topic in science and medicine. Thank you, Snorkel Labs, for sponsoring this video. S, I think, is the next part. S, like S, you have to turn to T, which I guess you can do by doing like this, but then it just makes it look like a $sign, and it basically just looks like the T, but like the right side, that side is just like really like long and flappy, so it's just not like very good, and it looks more like an S than a T. So anyway, B has to turn to C, and I thought the best way to do that is to do like this, which is not very creative and not very good either. So like, yeah. Alright, so next there is C, which has to turn to D. And this might be easy if C looked like this, but it doesn't. And since we're doing capital letters, I can't just do like this. I have to do like this, which doesn't look the worst, but it's just not very creative. So, and then after that, I have F, which has to turn to G. It's not the worst thing, but it also just looks more like a 6 or some kind of Russian letter. Yeah, I guess like this could look like a G, but like the fact that there's no space here kind of makes it confusing. Alright, so M has to turn to N. You have to like do this whole weird thing that really sucks. I mean, it's not very creative. I mean, it's a little creative. I guess I'll give it to that. It doesn't really look the best. I guess I kind of did it badly. Yeah, if I did it well, it would probably look something like... Actually, no, I sucked at that one too. Whatever. But the point is M is bad. And then right next to it is N, which has to turn into O. And yeah, I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. And also, a lot of websites make their zeros look like that, except like reversed. And that's not a zero. So X has to turn into Y, which is actually not that bad. Like, you just do like this and then extend it a little. And there's a lot of people who do write their Y's like this and then get confused during algebra. But if you're really stubborn and really want to make sure it's all capital, then you can still do something like this, which just looks like it's wearing some kind of bow tie. It also kind of looks like a reversed arrow, but like, shut up. Okay, so after that is R, which is actually kind of interesting. I think the best way to do it is to have like a line here and then like kind of going like this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think this looks pretty good, except it kind of looks weird, like with this weird part and like the hair. But it still looks better than like most things on this list. And okay, so after R is W, which has to turn into X. And I think the best way to do this is by doing like this, and then I guess extending them as well. It's not like, I guess it's like okay. It's not the most creative. So after X there is, after W there's Q, which has to turn to R. And this one I'm actually pretty proud of coming up with. So you draw a line here, and then you draw like something over here, and then it's like this. Like, yeah, that's actually really good. I'm really proud of this one. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, E to F, which is actually pretty good. You just have to add make this longer and make these two longer, and then just pretend that's not there. And yeah, then you got an F. G, it has to turn into H, and I actually really like this one. The way I did it was like having like this, and then it's just like this. This just looks like a fancy way of drawing the letter H. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. But I think I did it better when I was like coming up with it. Anyway, after G is D, which has to turn into E. This one isn't very creative, but it just doesn't really look that bad. It's this. This is it. Like this. Like if I saw this, I would think it's an E with like just a cool design. After E, after D, there is. Wait, hold on. Yeah, after D, we have T, which turns into U. This one's kind of interesting. You just do like this, and then add like a line here, and that looks like a U with a weird like childish like scratch coding font. And then, so now right after that is U, which has to turn into V. Yeah, I think we all expected this one. This one's really high on the list because of that. And now it's time for J. This one is possibly my favorite on the list, not because it looks good, but just because of how creative it is. You draw like an extra line here, and then you do like this, and it looks like an extremely fancy K. It's like awesome. Like there's no way anyone watching this video hates this. If you do hate it, comment down below, but like, shut up. And now we're entering the top 5. I think, are we? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I just did J. Wait, hold on. I think I just skipped like a million things. Yeah, hold on. So J is at, yeah, sorry, I just skipped stuff. So, see, that was supposed to be Z, which is also really good. Z, it obviously turns into A because there's no letter after Z, so it just cycles back. And this looks really good, and like, this part like doesn't really matter that much. And yeah, this looks really good, I think. So after Z, I have L, which might seem easy, but remember, this is capital letters. So to make it into M, I have to, even though it's like capital, it's still pretty good. This is M. Like, this is like very good. I appreciate this. I would subscribe to this guy. You should subscribe to me too, because I made him. And so now is where J would have been, but I already did J. Okay, so yeah, so L was in the top 5, and J was the top 4. So now we're entering the top 3. At 3rd place, we have the majestic O, and this one turns into P pretty easily. Like, just do that. And now 2nd place, V. This one is incredible. Just add another V, and you get double V. Yeah, good boy. And now, 1st place. I feel like a lot of people would have expected this. The one, the only, I. Yeah, so I has to turn to J. And yeah. Actually, no, that sucked. Let me do it again. Yeah, it's good. Just believe me, it's good. Come on. I said it's good. Alright, so yeah, if you want the entire list, it's right here. This kind of like, yeah, when I was trying to make the list, it wasn't very organized, so shut up. This is the list. Let me just make it bigger. Look at this. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, the list. Alright, so who here wants to see how good these guys would do in a fight? Alright, well, I'll save that for another video, but if you like this video and you want a part 3, then comment in the comments and give ideas, because I'm kind of, I don't know, because this is a very weird series. But anyway, if you liked the video, you should subscribe to my channel, because I'm a small channel and it supports me. And also, in the description, I have a fundraiser for raising money for kids whose families can't afford food. If you're feeling grateful and want to support me and the world, you should donate there. If you want, I'm not making you do anything. All right, peace. Oh, and just one more thing. So YouTube has this new feature called Hype, where you can recommend videos from small creators. And as a small creator, it would mean a lot if you gave it a go.